ring just got tighter. A lot tighter. Something isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse. Bloody ring. It's loose. Get off me, and stay off.
The dance macabre, yes.
As you enter the room, you see 3 skeletons sitting around a table, cards in hand. They creak and turn to stare at you.
Another cadaver? Clearly we were not the only ones to suffer brack.
The more your skull cracks, the less sense you make, Rask. Use your sight.
Aye, Brachus would see us made emperors before he throws that much source away. You a jailer then, darling? Here to keep an eye socket on these old bones?
You're not one of Brachus's brood. You're not Gratiana's pet. Then what?
The creature yearns for our secrets. Did I not say that word would spread of our genius?
Even after the maggots took your tongue, you still talk too much. Silence your jaw.
That wench, a priestess, is no more godly than the mites in my skull.
I've never seen a more treacherous smile than on our foe. Than
Canst thou think of nothing else? How many centuries have I endured hearing you
Hey, at least I didn't have to raise mine.
That was naught but a whisper on the wind. A vile rumor.
Oh, it coughs.
I will not be coughed at by one that is lungless as I. I will not be kept in the darkness while it pretends to breathe free air.
The shambling creatures lay down their cards and push back their chairs.
Indeed, our time in the darkness is done. Now you are all that stands between us and freedom, and you shall not stand long. For 1,000 years I have had to listen.
Not now.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
Not now.
Wait! I'm not ready! No, you can't! No! About time, you deaf.
I'll yield to none.
Strange. Didn't I just kill you?
The rat tries to nod its head and fails. It tries to shake its head and fails.
This is not frustrating. And you are not a clever creature, not having rumbled.
The rat makes a face that says, well, duh. The rat gives you a grave and meaningful...
I don't think the problem is in my head, and further to that, I don't think the problem could be unscrambled by the use of... I can categorically state that a short, sharp shot with something of a magical persuasion would absolutely not solve my problem, and I do not invite you to look at the subtext in what I just said.
The rat breathes...
Dead. I suspect that's what it wanted all along.
Careful now. That's a trap.
You see the tangled remains of 3 corpses, a mixed mass of bones and skin from which 3 skulls protrude. They address you in unison, their voices a drone-like blend.
We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We thank you for the end of torment. The king, wrath and terror. We displeased the king. The truth we spoke, and so he entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. We thank you for the water. We bless the fair, the tomb, the levy. The people of Baladur, spare us all. Grant us all, sweet savior. Friend of death and fiend of life, how much will you give? We thank you again. We bless Pathkeeper, keep us.
Laden with the burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Baladur sink back to the bottom of the well. Whether they will find... The air around the glowing relic thrums with power, as the source barrier quietly crackles in the background. The rock bounces harmlessly off the surface, not as you stretch towards it. You start to hear whispers in the back of your mind. From the corner of your eye, as your fingertips brush the surface, the whispers turn, your fingers burn with cold as you pull them away, and you can feel a darkness twisting in your gut. The hum of the relic grows louder, and bright light starts to spill from its runes. Cracks start to spread across the surface, and it shatters like...
I can feel her dark heart beating within my own.
The dragon sniffs.
A thought cannot mend a soul. A prayer cannot heal what has been ruined. That you would even ask such a question. She consumed all my source with her purging one. So long as she holds it, she has you would have my gratitude.
my eyes fooling me?
Are my eyes fooling me? What's this? It looks strange.
His eyes still blaze a piercing silver. A triumphant...
Slain. At your service. Neither. Both. I am a Dragon Knight, the last of my bloodline. Shifting between two shapes is our greatest. If everyone thought like you, this vile place will be little more than knowing such a steadfast and noble soul offers help to those in need gives when you are truly at a loss. When you have no choice but to back down or perish. You will find this is an island of many mysteries.
Slain smiles at you.